Spring is here, the trend cycles are back, but the cool girls are going to tell you that trends are over. Sadly, we have entered the return of gatekeeping, but don't worry, I got y'all. I'm gonna cover with you the spring trends you're gonna see everywhere, even though they said they put them down. Let's get into it. Look at the movement on it. It is so good. These pants, they are amazing. Oh my God, get into it. Isn't she lovely? Look at this. This combo is one of those things that's going to instantly make you look chic. ASOS did this one beautifully in this faux suede. Look at how stunning this blazer is. Look at how snatched my waist is right now. Look at the shape. Oh my gosh. All right, ladies, let's get right into the collective haul, kind of a rapid fire style. I'll show you the item and then I'll tell you what trend or bucket they kind of fall into. So the first thing that I picked up, oh my God, get into it. It is these snake skin little funky pumps. I picked these up from Mango just recently. I think they are still available. I got my true size, which is a size 10. Now let me tell you what I love about these and why these are so spring. I love the animal print. Animal print has been trending for 2 to 3 years at this point, more so 2 years, but it is not going anywhere. And this is not only trending, but classic. I love the square toe on these, the very like kind of irregular shaped heel, but it is the most comfortable heel ever. Like Mango did this right. I can pop these on with what I have on today and it would be a look and a vibe. Pop on a little sock and it is so good. Like this with a gray sock, you guys should be seeing the cutaways, but I absolutely love these shoes from Mango. All right, while we are at it, let's go ahead and do an outfit of the day before we move deeper into the video because I'm really feeling the fit today. These glasses are from Sunglass Spot. I love them down. They are a clear lens. This little chain is also from Sunglass Spot. I love this down. It provides the perfect like kind of effortless, I tried but I didn't try kind of boho librarian look. Like I love it down. This is not an extension of the glasses. This is an individual piece of which you can put on any glasses. I'm not sure if they're still available, but I will have them linked. You're traditionally supposed to wear them the other way so that once you take off your glasses, they kind of hang with you. But I like the vibe that this gives. These beautiful kind of caramel tan blazer. This is a genuine leather blazer that I thrifted several years ago. On my wrist, this one is, well, both bangles are from Zara. They are part of a set. The lip bar on the lips. This tank that I have underneath here is from Express, vintage belt, and vintage jeans. All right, back to the haul. Another pair of shoes that I picked up are these stunning pair of loafers from ASOS. I seen them and I had to have them. I love the fact that it has the very trendy ruching detail here. That is very reminiscent of the YSL, but I love the fact that they are a mule. So I'm going to be able to slide in and out of these so super easily. They're very comfortable and they have a little bit of a heel on the back. So you're not really flat on the ground. I love these down. Loafers have been trending, but this mule is going to be trending even more because you know, in the spring and summer, we're kind of on the go. We want something we can slide our foot in, slide out. And I'm also loving these for days when the pedicure is not popping. Pop these on, we're good to go. But you guys know me. I love to style my loafers back with a sock. So let me show you the socks that I have new in as well. All right, so here are some of the socks that I have. I think these came in like a 6 or 9 pack. I'm not really sure. I can't remember right now. The rest of them are in my drawer, but I love these colors. Throwing on a pop of color in your sock when you have on something like these ASOS slides. It is just going to be a look and a vibe, some type of mom jeans like I have on right now. This is the outfit. You can just throw on a white tank on the top, or you can jazz it up on the top, but I absolutely love this combo. This combo is one of those things that's going to instantly make you look chic, and it's one of those really niche, trendy things that you are going to see all over. Yes, this is my personal style. However, if you are still kind of figuring out your personal style, it is 100% okay to take what you can from various creators and or influencers or people that you just see in the wild and adopt it as your own. By the time you do that times 77, you'll have your style. Okay? Okay. No gatekeeping. Do not let them tell you that trends are ending. They are not. Personal style is rising in the midst of the trends being present. All right, sticking with accessories, the next new in thing that I have is this stunning bag here. If you follow me on the vlogs, you would have already seen this bag, but it is this stunning kind of shoulder bag clutch. Oh, look at it with this outfit. Oh my goodness. This bag is from a Black-owned business, Plugged by Bianca. I absolutely love this bag, and I really, really love the shoulder strap. I didn't even know I was a shoulder strap girl until Bianca gave us such a stunning one. I mean, oh my goodness. I love this very brick red color. This reminds me of the exact lipstick color that my aunt used to wear. I love this. It screams 90s. I love the versatility of it. I love throwing it under the arm as a clutch. Super, super cute. Next up, we have a very trendy piece. However, I find it to be extremely timeless, and that is an oversized clutch. Now, this one is from ASOS, and I love it down. It has the stuffing still inside it. I haven't worn this yet, but this would also look cute with my outfit today. You will see that every single thing that I've purchased for the spring all works together. Like, you can throw it on with pretty much the accessories. You can throw it on with pretty much any look. And that is how I love to shop. It is also a testament to my personal style. ASOS did this one beautifully in this faux suede. Suede has been trending forever now. So though this is part of my personal style because I love a clutch, I love to be throwing a bag underneath my arm. I also love for a bag to have mostly one shade and or texture, not much hardware, but I don't mind this. This is stunning. It was about 50 bucks. The last I checked, they did not have this exact one. They had the same butter yellow, but I think it was in a faux leather versus the faux suede. Anywho, I'm telling you, this is gonna look beautiful with like forest greens, burgundies. Like, you see the vibes. You see the vibes. While I was talking about the brand Plugged by Bianca, I forgot to show you guys these stunning sunglasses. Now, I don't know if she still has these in stock or not. I want to say she may have ran out, but look at how stunning these are. If she restocks them, you should run. They have plugged here on the side, a beautiful, absolutely beautiful gradient on them with the blue and then the yellow on the bottom. Look. And then you pop on the yellow with the bag. Come on. Instantly changes this look, but it's still very, very cute. I love these sunnies. They're absolutely perfect for spring. They still have that 70s vibe that I have been living in for the last year. I love them. If they're available, I'll have them linked. All right, next up, we're gonna get into some clothing items. So the first item that I picked up a couple of weeks back is this hourglass blazer from ASOS. This, I knew instantly was going to be everything. Let me try it on for you guys. It's so good. All right, so we have the blazer on. Look at how stunning this blazer is. Look at how snatched my waist is right now. This is true to size. I picked this up, I believe in a size 12. They're large, so it may be a 10, 12. So good, sucks you right in. This can be worn very casually, like I'm kind of doing now, of course, changing out the accessories, or you can really jazz it up, put a nice like sheer slip skirt underneath, maybe something with some lace or even some fringe. More on that later, but look at how cute this is. What I loved about this one, first off, a cinched waist is trending. Cinched anything, whether it's already cinched, like built in, or whether you're belting something, it's the vibes. It has been the vibes. It is trending. Love it down. But I like the fact that this buttons all the way up. So when I decide, which I will when I wear it, not to wear a top underneath, I love the look of a blazer with no top underneath. However, most of the time the button starts here and there's a lot of boobage. So this way I can have, you know, the skin showing here. I feel like it's going to be very, very sexy, but just cute. Ugh, I love it. ASOS did this one right. Look at the shape. Oh my gosh, the waist, it's like, where did it go? Love it. All right, next up, we have a pair of pants that I have had since the fall, if I'm honest. However, once it turned cold, I found it difficult to style these, and now I know why, but I love them down. They are these barrel pants here. Now, this is a try-on haul, so these things do need a bit of a steam. But what I love is the undone portion of these pants. It just kind of has these hanging denim tassels, and I think that is so cute. So the undone kind of things hanging from you, whether it is you tying something around your waist or whether you kind of buckle your belt but you leave it kind of opened up, those types of undone features just look so effortless, so super chic. And when you have it built in, like these pants, they are amazing. These are from Micah's. I picked these up in a size large. They are 80% cotton and 7% visco. So these are made extremely well. They have very little like stretch, which is what I like in my denim. I don't like stretch because I find that once the stretch comes in, to me, it makes the product look a little cheaper in my opinion. But these were very inexpensive. They are so cute. They look like some type of Alaya dupe. So they give you that kind of flaring in the hips, almost peplum style. That is trending. A peplum style, like, for example, the cinched waist kind of gave peplum. When people button like or belt certain things, that gives peplum as well. So it's kind of a reimagined peplum shape that you create with items in your closet. That is trending, but that is also personal style. So I'm using what I have to achieve the look. However, I am not ignorant to the fact that I am pulling for that look because of said trend. You see? You see. These need a really good steam. However, they are on trend for the spring, and they are these stunning culottes that I picked up from Uniqlo. I was watching my girl Jasmine here on YouTube. She showed these and they were an instant buy for me. First off, these are so up my alley. These look like a men's pair of trousers. You guys know I love a trouser with a pleat. That pleat is just going to make the pants look heavier, weightier visually on the eye, which makes them look more expensive. But I love how this just kind of flares out. Oh, all of this room is perfect. It's like a playground for styling. Let me show you how. Okay, so for example, I have this long, tall gray sock. So this gray sock is just going to kind of disappear underneath the culotte, and it's going to have a nice continuation. And then you mess around and throw on this animal print with the culotte and just put on a nice button up. The button up can like be a matchy vibe. It can be gray, or you can throw it off and make it butter yellow or blue, but I love these. They are, I would say they run true to size for what they are. And what I mean by that is I picked up, let's see, a size extra large, which is the waist 32, 34. Now that is actually a size up for me, but I did that on purpose so that they can just lay on my body. You will see in the cutaway, I have a lot of room in these, and if I lose any more weight, I'm gonna have to go get the waist tailored, but that is something that I'm willing to do just so that I can keep all of this baggy and goodness. Ugh. I love pieces like these, pieces that you can kind of elevate with something like this, or you can dress all the way down with a hoodie and some boots. They are just an evergreen piece. These are gonna be something that you reach for all the time. And baby, if I'm spending my coin, I want to be able to pull for it a lot. Okay, next up in my new in clothing items are these here. Again, I've shown these in my vlog. These are from Temu and I love them down. They are a beautiful ballooner. Now, these are trending for a couple of different reasons. Reason number one is because they provide that perfect boho vibe. They're loose, they're flowy, they look perfect with things like this blazer, something more structured. They're the perfect like juxtaposition piece. Another reason why I really, really like these, and this is again, that conversation around trends and the return of gatekeeping. So you will see these around a lot. They're one of those things that's kind of chronically online. However, they really work for me. This is a spinoff of the balloon hem or the balloon jean. In my opinion, the balloon hem or the balloon jean, I'll pop them up on the screen. Those are a little bit more saturated than I personally would like. So I went to something that gives me the same vibe, but is still a part of that trend, and that is bloomers. So love these down, picked them up from Temu, maybe 10 bucks. The quality is really, really good. They are slightly see-through, not horribly, but they are. So you would, you know, put on some biker shorts or something like that underneath, but I love these. All right, I am about to show you guys one of my absolute favorite trends for this spring, and that is anything that has tassels and or fringe. It just gets me every time. This skirt I picked up from Shein. Can you believe it? Look at the movement on it. It is so good. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of tassels here. Oh my goodness. Watching the models come down the runway for Bottega, the amount of movement that was in those pieces is what drawed me in. It wasn't necessarily tassels and or fringe, but as those models went down the runway, baby, they looked like they were floating because they were moving. I love the drama of movement. So I can wear this with just one of those really nice structured t-shirts with the shoulder pads in it. Ugh, so good. You can put this on with a blazer. You can put this on with a hoodie. I do plan to do a lot of like juxtaposition styling, yin and yang with this, because this is very feminine. So whatever I do on the top is either going to be very simple yet feminine, or it is going to be something contrasting and a little bit of masculine. But I love this. And again, it was under $25. I think this is a stunning Shein piece. Bella Barnett sent over 3 pieces that I was allowed to select, and this is one of the pieces. Get into it. Isn't she lovely? These tassels run all, look at this. They're weighty. They run all the way down, and this top piece is like that kind of bandage style dress that we used to wear like in the early 2000s, and it is just like a unitard underneath, but it's all fringe. So this was in the dress department, but this is definitely a top for me. This is a fashion piece, baby. This is a piece. You hear me? The movement with this piece. Now, there's several different ways that I plan to wear this. Now, this screams festival season for me. So I love just throwing on some large, oversized cargo pants and wear that with this. So cute. But if you want to keep it kind of elevated and chic, you can put on a beautiful kind of barrel leg jean, like trouser on the bottom with this. It would be so cute because the fringe is gonna kind of just come over that barrel. I'm not sure exactly how I want to style this yet, but when I tell you it fits like a dream, and I'm so super excited to have it in my wardrobe. I think I have a discount code for Bella Barnett. Again, thank you so much for sending these pieces over. I do have 2 more pieces that I want to show you, but what I want to say about their site, baby, they have pieces, okay? And you have to look outside of the box because when you're looking at the pieces, you're thinking formal wear. However, these very special pieces can be worn every day, and this is one of those pieces that is going to do it every time. All right, switching back into some accessories, I wanted to quickly mention these shoes here from Raboesy. I love the Tabi style of this shoe, but I also really love how heavy this shoe is. Again, throw on a pair of white socks with these, and they're so just like in your face, but understated at the same time. They are perfect for running your errands. They're very, very comfortable. This with a kind of wide leg trouser or sweatpant is going to look really, really good. But also, right now, you can pair it back. Look at the color combo of these 2 here. These are the Uniqlo culottes. Again, putting it on with like a little sock and some type of bomber, that would be so cute. So I really love the color on these. To me, they kind of give fall, but I love the fact that I sometimes wear fall colors in the spring and then spring colors in the fall. Again, that's a part of my personal style, that whole whatever is kind of oversaturated, I kind of go the other way within the trim. And so these are a beautiful example of that. Again, another accessory that I've mentioned before, but it is this kind of coin pouch situation here. Let me take off the glasses and then show you what this would look like on, because it's so cute, so cute. All right, so I have switched out some of my accessories just to show you what this looks like. I feel like when you hold it up alone, it doesn't really give it the vibes, but as you can see here, this is stunning, okay? This provides the perfect amount of something is there, but it's not like overdone, like too much, but it's just enough. So this is definitely trending. And the reason being is because over the years, you guys should have seen like these heavy pendant style necklaces. I have one myself. I'll pop it up here on the screen. I picked that one up from Amazon. However, I felt like every time I put that one on, I love the vibe of it, but it was a little bit too dressy for me every time, because my style kind of lives in that effortlessly chic type of thing, and I don't ever like to feel too dressed up. So this afforded me something that's going to go down, which is going to help to elongate my face and just make me look nice and lean, kind of like stripes would do. I love it. So cute. I picked it up from Temu. Now these do go in and out of stock. If they are still available, I will have them linked down below. This is a faux leather. I think it's pretty good looking faux leather. They do have it in the color of my blazer, but anytime I go outside of black, it kind of just looks weird for me as far as kind of on the cheapy side. You can also adjust the length of this, and you can make this look a little bit more bulbous like that. It's just so cute, chic, and boho. I love it. I have been absolutely obsessed with colored leather, and these gloves, baby, they are everything. They are from Temu. They're in this beautiful kind of icy blue color. I threw back on my plugged glasses with these, and this will look cute with this outfit here. I just love these down. And like I've said before, if we're honest, when the spring comes in, it is not instantly warm outside. It's still kind of cool. So bringing or keeping your gloves out, if they're in like a beautiful color, I think that it's the perfect way to add a punch of color, a little bit of personal style, something unexpected, but very, very functional. Again, these are from Temu. All right, ladies, that is it for me this week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this week's video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. It really does help me out and helps YouTube to push my videos out to a larger audience. And if you enjoyed my vibe today, girl, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you a part of the fam bam, and stay tuned because like I said, we will be styling up these fits in the next video. You don't want to miss it, and stick here because there will be no gatekeeping on account of an algorithm. See y'all next week.